Hey there, Empowered by Ginger here from Empowered Body Club. So in this video, I'm going to share with you the 3 tricks to beat insomnia for the long term. Insomnia can be defined as an inability to fall asleep, to stay asleep, or to wake up too early and unable to fall back asleep, or by an inability to feel rested the next day, as if we hadn't had quality sleep. So trick number 1, cut out or reduce processed foods. We all know that processed foods are highly inflammatory, and this inflammation is going to produce heat, right? Heat is the cardinal symptom of inflammation. And so when we're hyperactive in our body, our brain also gets hyperactive, right? Imagine putting a fish into a warm or a hotter tank. That fish is going to get fidgety, but as soon as you take that fish out and drop it into a cooler environment, that fish's activity inside the body is going to calm down, similar to us. So we need to have a cooler environment or a more balanced environment in order for us to calm our minds down. Additionally, processed foods create acidity in the body. So every time we eat processed foods, we're going to have a more acidic environment inside of our body. Our body is a master balancer. It can balance out a lot of toxicity, right? And so in order for it to balance out an acidic environment and turn it into a more balanced, more alkaline environment, what it's going to do is it's going to leach minerals from our bones. It's going to take it from our bones and our tissue, and it's going to turn it into like minerals so that it can mineralize or balance out this acidic environment. And that's going to rob us of some of these important minerals that we need for sleep, right? Calcium and magnesium, for instance. And so in order for us to get to sleep, we want to make sure that we are cutting down on processed foods or completely eliminating them, at least for a while. So the reason why I'm not recommending minerals for our long-term strategy is because this lack of minerals is actually coming from these processed foods. They're not giving us what we need, and they're also requiring for our body to balance out this environment, right? And so nutrition is really going to help you get to the root cause of your insomnia for long term much, much better than some minerals can help you with. Trick number 2. Optimize your vitamin D levels. In a perfect world, we would be getting enough sunlight and naturally our vitamin D levels would be optimized. Generally, that's not as realistic if you're living in a modern country. So generally with vitamin D supplementation, I do recommend for you to get tested for your initial vitamin D levels first before you start taking a supplement so that you know your starting point and you know how fast you will be in the target numbers. And so the dosage is going to be different for everyone depending on what kind of an environment you live in, if you're a lot outdoors or if you're mostly living indoors and so on. There are a small section of the population that respond to vitamin D differently as well. And so therefore I do recommend for you to get tested before, just to stay safe for your long-term vitamin D protocol. As I said, if you're living in a modern society, that probably means that you may be taking vitamin D for the rest of your life, and that's okay. So the best sleep is going to occur at 60 to 80 nanograms per milliliter. Trick number 3. Eat a fiber-rich diet to restore your gut's microbiome. This means plenty of vegetables, beans, legumes, unprocessed grains, tubers, potatoes, etc. If you want to make this simpler, you can do the potato hack for a few days to help you reset your gut health faster and then eventually switch to a more diverse, fiber-rich diet. I hope this video has been helpful to you. Let me know in the comment section what you think of these tricks. Talk soon.